This is one of the best TH14 attack strategies for 3 stars, featuring a Warden walk and Electro Titan smash to 3-star any base. So let's use the fundamentals, army comp, and a live attack from yours truly to fully understand the strategy. For newcomers or existing TH14s, this is a great army composition to try. It is very flexible with the use of the Titans and the healers to deal with anything that comes in their way, including having the Apprentice Warden to help the Barbarian King with funneling. As for spells, you are using them to support your heroes, Titans, and healers to move through the base and smash down defenses, alongside having an unstoppable CC troop to clear and clean up leftover defenses and buildings. So you'll want to keep a hold of this army comp. You are going to need it for later in the video, just like how you'll want to subscribe and ring the bell. So let's use this base as an example for the strategy. Your first step is to look at the town hall. This contains the Giga poison upon its death, so it is a death sentence to your army, especially the healers if you try to go through it. You are better off hitting away from the town hall in this regard, since you don't have to worry about the town hall poison killing off your healers and ruining your whole attack. So don't make the simple mistake of underestimating the town hall poison. Next, look at the placement of the Eagle artillery, scatter shots, and inferno towers. Typically, these are going to be placed away from the town hall, so you want to have a clear spot to enter the base from one of these defenses. In this case, the inferno compartment is where we want to enter. Make sure though that you can get all of the other key defenses that I mentioned while moving through the base with your Titans by using jump spells to open up compartments with those defenses in mind. Now that we've identified the base, we want to start by clearing exterior buildings to make sure the Titans go into the base. This is why we're using the Warden walk and the Flinger siege machine to create the funnel on 2 sides. The Warden walk is typically used around low-risk defenses, such as point defenses. Anything more than 3 point defenses though will either force his ability or force you to use a spell. So you need to keep an eye out on your Warden walk to make sure that he's staying protected. An Expo can deal massive damage in a prolonged period, especially if there are other point defenses, so keep that in mind. Other than this, you want to make sure that you are safely letting him walk and allowing you to create a nice funnel in a large area. So you want to take advantage of his range basically, but make sure he doesn't start wandering away from your entry. Having him supporting your Titans and your Queen through the base is super important. As for the Flinger, you want to use this on key defenses, which can play a massive role. Things such as Eagle artilleries, scatter shots, and infernos are the things that you want to go for. Alongside this, be very careful of skeleton traps and Teslas, as they can appear randomly since they are hidden. Of course, you can use stuff like balloons, hogs, or splash troops to clear these type of risks. However, the risk that is always going to be lurking is something visible: the mortar and the expos, both of which can pop your Flinger early. So either having the Barbarian King with the Apprentice Warden to tank, or using balloons to clear mortars is going to be a very big and important thing for you to do. Using the King and the Apprentice Warden can help you clear some buildings on the outside, making it even easier for you to set up the funnel to where then you really don't need to worry about any cleanup in that area, or any risk of having the Titans starting to move their way towards the outside of the base. With that funneling, you can enter the base with the Super Wall Breaker, then placing in your Ice Golem, Archer Queen, and Electro Titans into the base. Make sure that they're within the Warden aura so you're able to lure the Warden with you. As you're entering into the base with the smash, place a rage spell at the very beginning. This is to support your troops as you move into the base. Plus, the healers will increase the speed of their healing on your Titans, which is extremely important, and that is exactly what you want to do to keep them alive. Of course, if you lose one Titan to the outside, it's completely fine. You still have 3 other ones that you're going to be able to move through. Just don't lose any more, or that will kill the momentum. You want to use a jump spell in order to get into multiple compartments. You should drop in another rage spell in this situation, alongside using the Grand Warden ability to make sure everything takes 0 damage. While this is going through, you want to finish up with another jump spell to connect the back end. This will allow your Titans to smash any back end structures alongside getting to the town hall, because remember, you're going in away from it. Using another rage spell in this regard will allow you to continue to move your way through. Keep in mind that the rage spell has no effect on the Titan aura, so it only affects their base damage. So when you're dealing with a CC with the Titans, the aura won't be affected by that rage, but the Titans will still be able to clear any type of enemy CC, since you have so many there and they target air and ground. This also means at this point, once you've cleared over half of the base, you can use your Royal Champion. It gives you plenty of room to work through the back end and any leftover free spells to allow her to clear any other structures and pretty much help you get the 3-star more consistently. So let's do one live so you can get more details on this strategy and my own base planning. So let's start off with the use of the Flame Flinger on one side of the base. Let's also drop in a Sneaky Goblin on that gold mine. Let's drop 2 Sneaky Goblins, or I guess we'll just drop the rest of them. Let's go and use our Grand Warden, and of course, we'll use the healers. So that should create the funnel on 2 different sides, like you can see. So it's going to be really important. Let's use the Baby Dragon over here on this cannon to help clear some of these structures, get that Flame Flinger to go in faster. And while this is going through, I'm going to use my Barbarian King and Apprentice Warden to help move in. Let's go and use a super wall breaker right there to open the walls. And let's see, when is a good moment? I think now it is time to move in with our Titans, Queen, Balloons. Let's use that. Let's use our King ability right here. And while everything is working themselves in, let's use a Rage, Skeleton spell, and a Jump spell. This will connect everything in. Let's use our Grand Warden ability, Rage, alongside a freeze spell, and we're going to connect up this back end side. Let's use our RC going in. Let's use another Rage spell alongside another freeze. Things are looking pretty good. Let's drop in another freeze right on top of the Town Hall compartment. That should go down. Yep, down it goes. And let's see, we still have the RC moving through. We still have our Queen. Let's use a super wall breaker here. RC ability was kind of forced, but that's fine. Use a Headhunter for cleanup. We should have enough, even with that scatter shot that's still up. Let's see, let's get some cleanup in on the back end here. We still have the Super Dragon. We still have our Queen ability. Yeah, this is looking good. I think that this is going to be a 3-star, guys. This is looking pretty dang good. We are going to lose our RC. We already lost our Titans, but really that shouldn't matter all too much as long as they're able to get through a large area of the base. You just want to make sure that they're able to consistently move through. And if it's them dealing with the Town Hall, then that's completely fine. But with that said, the Super Dragon in the Flame Flinger is my personal favorite. It can basically stay up for a long period of time, so let's use our Queen ability as we're kind of starting to get crunched for time. We have a Headhunter on the storage. That is going to be an easy 3-star for us with the use of the Electro Titans, showing you exactly how you can use it. This is honestly a strategy that you'll love if you're very interested in using Electro Titans. If you're looking for other Electro Titan strategies, I have a video right here going over 2 other Electro Titan armies, and I will see you there.